Okay, so this is a new HTC Touch Diamond. You can see the VGA display on the front, a home key, and these actually click as you press them. They're not just touch sensitive buttons. A back key, which we're not used to seeing on Pocket PC, a green key, like the September green, to launch the phone, and a red key which will return us back to the home screen. And the home thing is actually toggling between different items. I guess one of these will get us back to the main one. Again, there's a music tab. Just work through it. There we go. There's the home one. So you can see the funky clock display there. Programs. Let's take this home again. See what happens here. As with all the best demos. Okay, that's not doing anything. Let's just look at the shape of the device. So we have the ex-USB mini USB port on the bottom. We have a slightly shaped back, it's not completely flat, with a 3.1 megapixel camera with no flash. Power button on the top. 4GB internal storage, it says there, and there's no micro SD slot that we can see. Volume buttons and a HTC Innovation logo. Down here we have a stylus, which is not bad. It's a non-extending stylus, which is what we like to see. Going to the specs of the device, you can see here that it has the gorgeous VGA screen. Has a customised start menu. Let's just look at what we have here. We have a camera application for the 3.1 megapixel camera. Gone into video mode. Okay, so let's see. We have resolution small, medium and large. Whether that equates to VGA, it's hard to see. But it is a new special camera application for the Touch Diamond. Okay, what else have we here? So we have the COM manager, which again has been refreshed for the Diamond. FM radio, so we know that it does have an FM radio now. Esmotech Java. Opera browser, that's Opera 9.5, and we'll come to that in a minute. And the special YouTube application that was demoed in the presentation. Just going to the settings. Okay, so we have Windows Mobile 6.1 as you'd expect. MSM 7201A at 528 MHz. Okay, ROM versions. 256 meg ROM, 128 meg RAM, 4 gig internal flash, VGA screen as you can see there, Bluetooth 2 with EDR.
It is not operated. The version
GPS
of
settings.
Which is customized by HTC.
As you can see, it shares its GPS settings with the Tizer, so we can assume it has got an internal GPS.
This is not
living
available
on
on any
COM4.
browser at all.
TouchFlo. Okay, what have we got here? We've got our normal Wi-Fi settings. This has Wi-Fi built in. If we have a look at the new soft input methods,
See, the text is actually
here we have a 12 key.
size of the screen, so it's still easy to read. You just have to
The different options we've got under here. So we have a phone keypad, the 12 key, a compact QWERTY.
Yes.
There we go, so that's a 20 key effectively, and it looks very nice.
Yeah, sure. Please.
A full QWERTY. There you go, and that's won't be. Looks kind of familiar if you use an iPhone, I guess. Keyboard, I guess that's going to switch to the standard Microsoft keyboard. No haptic feedback, which is kind of what we expected, but a little bit of a disappointment. It's quite nice that the keys down the bottom actually have a physical click, because touch-sensitive buttons that we've seen on some other devices haven't worked very well. Just see if we can
That works either way.
get some TouchFlo love in the traditional sense. So we don't seem to be getting anything by sweeping up and down.
And could you show us again the TouchFlo 3D interface, please?
Sorry, I've just hit the volume button there, so we can see the new UI for system volume actually. So kind of get an idea of what's going on here as it's switching through different items at the bottom. Let's just launch the internet browser. This is Opera 9 with a new skin that we haven't seen before, probably customised by HTC. And there's the HTC site, as you can see the diamond is up there already. If I double click, it zooms in, and you can see we clearly have decent video drivers here because it's nice and fast. Let's move it over, zoom it up there, products, and it zooms out while we navigate. And this is connected via HTTP at the moment, but this is by far the best browsing experience we've seen on a Windows mobile device today. And it bodes well for a general release of Opera 9.5 as well, if this is coming available on the Touch Diamond in June. Pressing that brings up the menu. Close that. Just quickly go into YouTube. This is a special app that's written by HTC specifically for the Touch Diamond. And it looks very slick. It all looks very non-Windows Mobile. Let's see if we can actually get one playing live and see what the quality is like. It's over HTTP, as I say. I believe.
Sorry?
Could be over Wi-Fi, but
yeah, it's a HTC client, so it's made by HTC. Oh.
Buffering.
There's probably 200 people in the connection here.
That looks pretty awesome.
It's a HTC client developed by HTC specifically for this device.
Using Flash or not?
I think you'll agree, Matt, that looks pretty slick, doesn't it?
It's using, depending on which connection.
And when you compare that to what you get on current devices via VTAP,
Browser use it.
well, it's very slick indeed.
Browser.
No.
Actually, let's try a...
There's no mobile browsers with Flash.
Okay, so we haven't had an automatic rotation there.
Not in the mobile phone.
Just exit that. That's probably because of the application, right? So
Browser.
yeah. Then our home page again. Okay, wait for it to go full screen now. If we rotate the device, you see it switches. So let's just zoom in. Off. No.
Rotate the other way, Paul?
As in, yeah, okay. Doesn't do it upside down. What exactly why you'd want to do that, I'm not entirely sure.
To compose
But left and right-handed is okay.
Yeah, left and right handed is absolutely fine. We'll see if it does that on the home screen as well, because it'd be a shame if that's limited. Actually, if we can run the messaging application, a bit of Windows Mobile old school. I'm not sure whose email is on here, but it's about to get exposed. Okay, that's interesting.
A picture into screen, please.
Why the orientation sensor isn't switching regular Windows Mobile, I don't know. I hope that's just a flaw in this software build and not something that we can generally come to expect. But
Actually, that isn't. That's not threaded.
yeah, but this is different messages. So actually, if we go into a message, we should see threading. And there you go. Yeah, that's the Windows.
Does it rotate that? Generally, still not.
Doesn't appear to, which is a
disappointing.
little bit strange. If we just go into that, let's just see if we've got. I guess we've got the usual TouchFlo stuff. What is interesting to note is that on previous touch models, you've had to kind of stab at the screen a little bit to get it to respond, and we don't seem to be having a problem with that here. It's all very light touches, and it feels very nice indeed. Quick GPS, so as we know, this has got a GPS. HTC build, so Windows Live obviously is on there. Something we haven't actually talked about so far is that this is a D-pad. Ooh. Oh, just managed to click. Just getting a bit of a feel for the D-pad. Okay, that's the Windows Mobile 6.1 getting started application. Oh, I've done it again. Oh, okay, so I'm actually... Well, I'm just trying to work out how the flipping D-pad works.
Can you show the
Up, down, right.
2 seconds, please.
And when I'm trying to go left, I'm just clicking, which is quite strange.
as a job?
There we go. Yeah, that's what I was actually hoping to ask, because on the model I had on the screen, it actually had an indication of a jog dial, but that's not present on this unit. So I wonder if this is pre-production hardware or whether the picture on screen was different, but it doesn't work as a jog wheel, which is a little bit surprising. Okay, this is connected by Wi-Fi, just clarifying for something we talked about earlier. Got the programs menu here, which brings up a TouchFlo programs app. I think that's about everything, really. As we say, it's not quite a smooth back. It's kind of a diamond cut effect. I don't know if you can see that there.
Yeah.
That's about it, really.
Perfect.